Peace, love, and light, soul tribe. Welcome to my vibe. I am the Inner Path Shaman, an intuitive psychic channeler, and a generational curse breaker with a message for chosen ones, for light workers, for star seeds, for anyone on their soul's evolutionary journey. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you to get some answers, some clarity, some illumination from the Most High Mother and Father God, your angels, your ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light. Today's message is they thought they had your inner mermaid or your inner siren tanked. You were watching them the whole time. They thought that they had your inner mermaid or your inner siren tanked. That means a cage of water, that kind of tank. They thought they had you tanked. You were watching them the whole time. So before getting into the message, I would like to give a warm welcome to anyone listening that considers themselves to be a black cat, a black sheep, or a scapegoat. Basically, you're someone that has been ostracized, you've been bullied, you've been shamed, you've been smear campaigned, all because you carry a light within your soul, the light of God, or the light of the universe, or the light of source, or the light of Christ, or the light of life, whichever resonates with you. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you to heal from that trauma, to close out the toxic karmic cycles, to break the generational curses and be able to continue on or embark on your soul's evolutionary journey, which is also the expansion of that inner light. So welcome. If you're listening for the first time, do hit that subscribe button, and for notifications, select all so that you're notified every time I post an update. I would also like to give a warm welcome to my newest subscribers, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the 5D vibe. I would also like to welcome back my OGs, my day ones, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome back to another update, and thank you for rocking with me this far. Most importantly, I would like to thank you all, my soul tribe, worldwide, universe-wide, for the positive vibes, the positive feedback, and the stories that you share with me through the comments, through the spirit realm, energetically, vibrationally. You confirm for me that I'm bringing you the right messages, the right healing, the right illumination from the higher realms, and it is my honor to be that vessel, and I love you all. Last but not least, I would also like to express gratitude for the opposing forces that I encounter on this journey. The haters of light, the haters of life, the dark forces. They have shown me that I have this inner light. They have also shown me just how powerful it is against the contrast of their own darkness towards me. They also constantly remind me that this light must stay on at all times. I'm especially thankful that I'm now able to share that light with my soul tribe, with the collective of light, with the world. I really appreciate that input on this journey. So let's get into today's message, and before diving right in, I would like to remind everyone that these messages are timeless, so it doesn't matter when it was posted. When you hear it, that's when your soul is ready to receive it. Also, the messages are collective, so only take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, if the message resonates with you today, please like, share, subscribe, help make the video more visible to others. Also, if the message resonates with you today and you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, which is the most powerful chakra in your chakra column, add some green hearts to the comments. This animates Most High Mother and Father God, or Source, or the universe, to optimize your heart chakra with the 528 hertz frequency. So that is the frequency of God, it's the frequency of healing, it's the frequency of DNA repair, it is also the frequency of love. So feel free to add green hearts to the comments, add as many as you're divinely inspired to. So let's get into the message. And Spirit of the Most High Mother and Father God is saying they thought they had your inner mermaid or your inner siren tanked. That means restricted, confined, caged in, or penned in. But they didn't know that while they had you in that state. I could be talking to someone, a generational curse breaker that is just broken out of a mental prison or out of a spiritual prison. I could be talking to someone that is broken generational curses related to your mental health. But what has happened is, as you have retraced your steps on your healing journey, I'm talking to someone that has been going on past life regression. So as you have retraced your steps backwards, you have gone and seen, where things went wrong, or where things got muddy, or where things got sketchy. And while you were doing that, you actually started unraveling patterns. You started shining your light into the darkness. So this is how you were watching whoever was casting these spells on you, casting these generational curses on you, on your lineage, on your bloodline. So because you were watching them the whole time, you learned their playbook, you learned their tricks, you saw everything that was in their trick bag, and you saw exactly how they were using or launching those tricks against you. So I'm talking to someone that is now, you are now able to see in the spirit realm. I'm talking to someone that now has a spiritual vision, and you are able to sit still and connect with the spirit realm, and see exactly how the attacks that are targeting you, how they what their flight path is, what their how they originate from the source to target. This is who I'm talking to. I'm talking to someone that now sees the whole A to Z of a spiritual attack, or energy transfer, or a karmic transfer, or any type of low vibrational activity targeting you in the spirit realm. I'm talking to someone that can now see all this. So let's go in through tarot and see what else Spirit wants you to be mindful of at this time. So Page of Pentacles is coming through, and a page is a bearer of news. So this is a message of good news, because by Spirit saying they thought they had you, they had your inner mermaid or your inner siren tanked. That means they thought they had you entrapped, they thought they had you confined, they thought they had you restricted. But you were watching them the whole time. The fact that you were watching them the whole time, you found your way out of that entrapment. I'm talking to someone that has now found their way out of entrapment, out of snares, out of situations that are meant to keep you stuck, or put you in a standstill, or put you in a limbo. So this Page of Pentacles is bringing you good news that this curse is broken. Your name could start with a P, or whoever you're thinking about as you're watching this message, whoever fits that description, their name could start with a P. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So Three of Wands is also coming through. So I'm also talking to someone that is in a new beginning. You're also very creative. Wands is your fire, your creativity, your passion. So even as you have been observing what has been done to you, or the attacks that have been used to keep you entrapped, to keep you enslaved, you have actually done it creatively. So I'm also talking to someone that has been held captive or hostage by demonic principalities, demonic strongholds, and these may be primarily in the spirit realm, or they may be embodied as NPCs, soulless beings, psychic vampires. You have observed how they've been doing what they've been doing to you down to the detail. Because you're also someone who, in your ones, your fire, your passion, your creativity, you're very detailed. So I could be talking to someone that either has a creative hobby or a creative vocation that involves a lot of detail. So what creativity does is it puts you in flow state. And in flow state, you are connected with the divine forces. You're connected with the higher powers. So you therefore have your extrasensory senses activated, like your intuition, for example. So when you're in that creative state and you're trying to solve a mystery, or you're trying to unravel a pattern, you are actually receiving downloads at higher speeds, or at higher levels of vibration or higher frequency. You could be a life path number 3. You could be born the 3rd of a month. You could be born in March. You could be born March the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. 4 of Wands is also coming through. So in that, just to add to that 3 of Wands energy, so this process of observation that you have gone through on this journey, observing and not reacting, just observing, and gleaning information from it, or taking your lessons from it, what that also has done is it has opened up new creative avenues for you, new creative inspirations for you. 3 is the number of magic. 3 is also a catalyst or a boost. So I'm also talking to someone whose creativity is now being thrust into a growth spurt. 4 of Wands is also coming through, and 4 of Wands is the energy of celebration. The number 4 is also the number of stability, the number of grounding. So I'm also talking to someone that is now grounding themselves through your creativity, through your fire, through your passion, through your senses. I'm talking to pretty much someone that is on fire, someone that is also now very wide awake and conscious. You could be a life path number 4. You could be born the 4th of a month. You could be born in April. You could be born April the 4th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Your name could start with an I, or your name could start with a V. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. King of Cups is coming through to confirm that you are now in your self-mastery. That's why that celebratory energy, the 4 of Wands energy, is preceding this King energy. It's time for you to celebrate your ascension. I'm talking to an ascended master. I'm talking to someone that has now ascended to their throne through your heart space. So you're living through your heart, through your feelings. And you're now doing what feels good. You're the king in your own world. If you're a feminine listening, this is not gender, this is energy. Every soul has the polarity of masculine and feminine energy. So in this energy, you're very strong, you're very much in your personal power and in your self-mastery and self-control. So this is also what helped you to stay low key, to stay undetected as you were observing how these dark forces were manipulating you and were destroying you. So this is also how you have ascended to this throne as this King of Cups. Your name could start with a K, your name could be King, or your name could mean King. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I could be talking to a Cancer, or just a water sign in general, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But I'm definitely talking to someone that has now learned how to master your emotions, how to stay stable, emotionally stable, even when you're being tried, even when you're being trapped. So for someone, this has also turned into a superpower, and the High Priestess card is coming out. So for someone, you have elevated to becoming a High Priestess. This is the superpower that you have also unlocked or manifested as a result. So you're very intuitive as a High Priestess. I'm also talking to someone that is now also very able to see and read non-verbal cues, non-verbal communication. I'm also talking to someone that is now, you're a spirit, I could be talking to an air shaman, or a spirit shaman, an air bender. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But I'm talking to someone that now picks up vibes in the air very easily. And as this High Priestess, you're also able to go to dig deep within those vibes that you're picking up, and to really get to the bottom of it, to the bone marrow of it, to the truth of it. I'm also talking to someone that is now able to balance duality. The High Priestess card comes with the number 2. 2 is the number of polarity, duality. So I'm talking to someone that has experienced a lot of duality on your journey, a lot of opposing forces. But while you have been, been in opposition, you have actually, held yourself in restraint. You have learned to control yourself. You have learned to stay still, to be in your inner stillness. And you have discovered that this is how you have broken these patterns, or you have, caught sight of these patterns. You have, broken the illusions that you are being trapped in. Congratulations. You could also resonate with the moon. There's moon energy with the High Priestess energy. You could resonate with the moon goddess Hecate. You could also resonate with the moon goddess Artemis. You could resonate with the moon goddess Isis. I could be talking to someone that's working with any of these goddesses. You could also resonate with the goddess Athena. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Your name could be Athena. If that's you, this message is for you. You could be a life path number 2. You could be born the 2nd of a month. You could be born in February. You could also be born February the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I'm also talking to someone that you're very clairvoyant. I'm talking to a powerful psychic and a powerful clairvoyant. I'm also talking to someone definitely as a High Priestess. You're now able to see what's hidden in the dark. The Emperor energy is also coming through. So I'm talking to someone that is very much in your personal power. I'm also talking to someone that knows how to shift the gears in your soul accordingly, depending on the situation you find yourself in, or on the challenge that you're facing. So as this Emperor, you're very much in your authority. I'm also talking to a leader. I'm also talking to someone that is very influential. So I'm talking to somebody that is very much in control and able to influence outcomes on your journey now. I'm talking to a powerful manifester. You could also resonate with ancient Egypt. You could resonate with the pharaohs. You could resonate with Ankh energy. This could also be an Ankh activation for someone through this message today. You could have an Ankh scepter. You could have an Ankh staff. You could have an Ankh tattoo. You could have an Ankh pendant. You could have an Ankh amulet. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But Spirit wants you to know that they thought that they had your inner mermaid or your inner siren tanked. So I'm also picking up on marine energy. So I could also be talking to someone that lives by the coast. Or this might also be a call for someone to spend time at a body of water. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So this could be water activations for someone through this message. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So you could be born the 4th of a month. This is actually a repeating 4 in this message today. And as an emperor, you're very much, you're also very unique and exceptional and very highly ranked in the spirit realm, in your wisdom. So whoever you were dealing with, their thinking capacity or their consciousness is much lower than yours, and therefore you are able to process more information and get to the truth faster or in a more efficient way. So I'm also talking to someone that has also been uncovering generational curse patterns due to the low vibrational nature or the sloppy nature of the entity that created these curses or patterns for you. You could be seeing repeating 4s. Again, we have actually, this is the 3rd 4 in the message today. I'm anchoring the 4 energy through this bell sound. So you could have recently seen the angel number 444. It is a symbol of angelic presence. So your angels, for someone, this message is coming from your angel team, and they are letting you know that you have actually ascended to this throne by watching them and defeating or breaking all the curses, hexes, and spells that they were casting on you. Congratulations. And as I said that, this is confirmation in itself, a very aggressive yanking of the cards or flying of the cards from my hands. So whoever you're dealing with is pissed. I could be updated someone that also watched the video in the channel library titled Busted and Pissed, or this could be a call for someone to watch a video in the channel library titled Busted and Pissed, because they thought that they had you tanked. They thought that they had you confined to a small space or entrapped. I could be talking to someone that has been framed, someone that has been smear campaigned, and you have now uncovered all these patterns. You understand how it has been all working against you, and you have taken the time to go layer by layer and unearth or discover the patterns and allow the traumas to come to the surface for healing. And you have now turned this into your personal power. Congratulations. You have now turned it into a way of empowering yourself. The way that you have ascended to this throne and risen or escaped out of those traps. I could be talking to someone that is working with Houdini on this journey. You could resonate with Houdini. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could also resonate with the TV show Siren. I could be talking to someone that has watched that TV show. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. The Hermit is coming through. So I'm also talking to someone that has actually used this time to be in hermit mode. You have self-isolated. I'm also talking to someone that goes into hermit mode to discover or unravel these hidden patterns. You allow yourself to focus and to narrow in, to zoom in on things. You allow yourself to sit in energies, in incoming attacks, and you have been patient also. It has been painstaking because generational curses are multi-layered. They're very complicated, chosen one. But I'm talking to someone that is also now mastering unearthing these complicated patterns. This could also be a call for someone to go in hermit mode if you're not already. And hearing this message, that means that these energies are on your path. Your name could start with an X, your name could be Xavier. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I'm also talking to someone that has also now discovered a lot about yourself through breaking these patterns, these toxic patterns, these toxic constructs, these toxic implants, these toxic subconscious mind programs that were restricting and entrapping you. You have actually become wiser. You have been able now to identify them piece by piece. Like you have gone through the complexity of a generational curse. I'm talking to someone that is now very able to decode the complexity of a generational curse, like in a very relatively short space of time now, or shorter number of steps. Through hermit mode, through self-discovery, you have discovered a whole lot more about yourself. You have discovered who you're not and who you are, who exactly you are, through this generational curse breaking. Congratulations. Three of Swords is also coming through. So their intention the whole time, in their entrapments, their lies, their illusions, their intentions the whole time were to pierce you in the heart, to break your heart. But I'm talking to someone that you have mastered your emotions. You're in that King of Cups energy. You are no longer broken hearted. You are healing in the heart. And you're also in your self empowerment. I'm talking to someone that is also now empowering yourself on this journey. So these three swords that have been attacking you are actually reversed. They're facing downwards. So I could also be talking to someone that has been dealing with a threesome on this journey, a group of three. For someone, it was a group of three individuals, a clique, a coven, a cult, a secret society that thought they had you tanked and unable to move, but you were watching them the whole time, and you mapped a way out. I'm talking to someone that mapped a way out. You could be seeing repeating threes. You could be a life path number 33. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. You could also be born March the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Nine of Wands is also coming through to confirm that this cycle is complete for you. You have completed this cycle or cycles. So I'm talking to someone, I'm talking to a generational curse breaker that is also taking advantage of this number 9 energy in 2025, because 9 is the number of cycle endings and closure, and 2025 is the year of the number 9 year. So that means every day is influenced by the number 9, and you are taking advantage of this energy through your creativity and catching out and closing out toxic cycles. Congratulations, you could be a life path number 9. You could be born the 9th of a month. You could be born in September. You could be born September the 9th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So let's get into oracle messages and see what more Spirit would like to reveal through today's message. If the message is resonating with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message is resonating with you today to help others find the message as well. So first out is distant horizons. So I'm talking to a future thinker. I'm also talking to a big picture thinker. I'm talking to someone that is destined to broaden your horizons. You have been broadening your horizons, especially through this generational curse breaking activity on your journey. So you could be 36 years old, or they could be born 1936 or 1963. You could be born March the 6th or June the 3rd. You could be 63 years old, or they could be take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Community is coming through. So for someone, this was definitely a toxic community. Spirit mentioned the threesome earlier through the Three of Swords energy, but 3 is a community number. So here is confirmation. So I could be talking to someone that was literally dealing with either a whole team or a whole group or a whole neighborhood or a whole secret society. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But you have elevated. I'm talking to someone that has also elevated through this adversity. You have risen above the adversity they were creating for you, through the adversity that was being created by this community. Congratulations. You could be 39 years old. You could be born 1939 or 1993. You could be 93 years old. You could be born March the 9th or September the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Family room is coming through. So this family room energy can either be metaphoric or literal. If you have a room in your living space designated as a family room, then this message definitely is for you. For someone, this entrapment or trap energy was being directed to your family room to entrap you or to entrap your family in generational curses, to steep your family in generational curses. They didn't know that you were watching them the whole time, chosen one. And now that you've looked long enough, you've stayed in your family room long enough, you have actually started picking up the vibes through your family room. For someone, that's very specific. Take it if it resonates with your soul. But I'm talking to someone that has spent time, whether this is a physical family room or this is in the etheric or in the spirit realm. You have taken the time to sit in the energies, to sit in the intuitive downloads, to sit in the information, the psychic information that you have been receiving. And this is how you have uncovered the generational curses and closed out the generational curses that have been plaguing your family, your bloodline, your lineage, your ancestry. You could be 21 years old. You could be born 1921. You could be born February the 1st or January the 2nd. You could also be born the 12th of the month. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. 1912 could also be significant for someone. So judication is also coming through. So I'm definitely talking to someone that has also been going through spiritual judgment, because that is the energy that comes with breaking and closing out on generational curses. Everything comes under divine judgment or divine scrutiny. So again, Spirit is saying they didn't know that you were watching them. You yourself now is that emperor, is that King of Cups. You now are in this position of judgment. You are in the judge's seat in this case, or in the generational curse that Spirit is talking about in this message. So as the judge, you also now have a vantage point where you have gathered all the facts in that high priestess energy. So I'm also talking to someone that has gone to the higher realms for answers, for guidance, for knowledge. You haven't just relied on the physical appearances that were being peddled or that were being thrust upon you. So in that position of judgment, you now see clearly, and you have made your decisions. I'm talking to someone that has also made cuts. You have released things, places, people, situations that no longer resonate with you on this journey. So you could be born the 30th of a month. You could be born, you could be 30 years old. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So another dramatic four of the cards, and house is coming out. So for someone, these attacks were taking place in your house, or your house is somehow involved, or your home. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be 20 years old. You could be born 1920. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. To be born the 20th of a month. So I could also be talking to someone that has a legal matter, a pending legal matter that involves your house, or that involves a house. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. For someone, Spirit is also saying this individual that is now in spiritual judgment, that is now facing judgment day for what they did to you, or for their part on the negative karma that you've experienced on this journey. They are losing their house, or they're losing their home, or they're losing their family room. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest, because whatever it is that they were slinging at you, chosen one, that is what they're now receiving, because you have powered up, you have leveled up, you're now vibrating at a higher vibration where those attacks can no longer target you or reach you or even locate you. Congratulations. I'm talking to a brave soul. Child is also coming through. So for someone, this could also be a generational curse that originated in your childhood, or that has roots in your childhood. And for someone, this could be attacks that have been targeting your inner child. For someone, this could also be there's a child involved somewhere. For someone, I could be talking to someone that has also been dealing with a low vibrational child spirit. Whoever spirit is talking about in this message also involves a low vibrational child. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But Spirit is also saying that you have been in your inner child. You have been in your inner child energies, and your inner child is that part of you that is closest to God, that part of you that is more light resonant. So when you're more light resonant, that means you glow in the dark, literally. Your light shines in the darkness. Your light reveals hidden truths, hidden secrets, because of that childlike innocence. I could be updating someone that has watched a video in the channel library titled Inner Child Success. I could also be updating someone that has watched a video in the channel library titled Oldest Part of You. I could also be talking to someone that has watched a video in the channel library titled Embrace Playtime, or this might be a call for you to watch any of those videos as it resonates with your soul. There's a reason why Spirit is bringing them up as reference in today's message. But I'm definitely talking to someone that is in success and victory energy, and someone that has a reason to celebrate. Congratulations. You could be 18 years old or 81 years old. You could be born 1918 or 1981. You could also be born August the 1st or January the 8th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. expectation is also coming through. So I'm talking to someone that you definitely surpassed this entity or this group's expectations, or this community's expectations of you. They underestimated you. They didn't know that they were attacking a chosen one. They didn't know that they were attacking a being of light, and your light is more powerful. Your ones are more powerful than their darkness. You could be 28 years old. Your creativity is more powerful than their darkness. You could be born 1928 or 1982. You could be 82 years old. You could be born February the 8th or August the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Despair is coming through. So Spirit is saying they thought they had your inner mermaid or your inner siren tanked. And by the way, the mermaids are very powerful because of because of what they are. They they're half human, half fish. So their senses, their instincts, their intuition is very, very sharp. Like it's very, it's like a hybrid. So I'm also talking to someone that is now you have ascended into a 5D consciousness, and now you have both 3D and 5D consciousness. You're like now in higher powers. It's like you can now shift the gears within your own soul, like based on what you're looking at or what you're dealing with. But I'm also talking to someone that definitely is able to rise and ascend high above situations. And we have whoever Spirit is talking about in today's message, they're in despair now. You have them in despair because they underestimated you. You beat their expectations. They expected you to be the one to cave into the despair, the misery they were creating for you, but instead you took that as a learning moment. You allowed yourself to observe, to be in your stillness, to observe the patterns in order to beat them and break them. Congratulations. You could be 32 years old, or they could be, you could be born 1932 or 1923. You could be born March the 2nd or February the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So concern is also coming through. So they are very concerned, especially because there's this judge energy or courtroom energy that is also surfacing in the message today. So I could also be talking to someone whose generational curse breaking has created a legal case for the dark entities, the low vibrational entities that Spirit is talking about in this message for you today. So they are very concerned, they're in despair, they're scared, they're panic stricken because you have broken the curses. They thought that you would never find out. They never thought that you would find out. So you could be 33 years old, you could be born 1933, you could be born March the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So let's continue with the light oracle messages and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like to reveal through these oracle cards. If the message is resonating with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message is resonating with you today, to help others come across the message as well. Also, add some green hearts to the comments if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multidimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself. So earth magic is coming through. I could be talking to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, an earth sign, or just generally you're somebody that is very down to earth, and because of that you have been able to sit still and watch them, thinking that they're watching you or thanking you. And what that has done is it has actually activated your fearlessness. I'm talking to someone that has removed obstacles, and now you're this earth magician. I could be talking to an earth bender. You could resonate with the movie or the TV show The Avatar or The Last Airbender. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be 26 years old, and this earth magician is riding on a white horse. White horse is victory energy. So I'm also talking to someone that says now or manifested victory over darkness, victory over this low vibrational or this dark community of individuals. They could be embodiments, or they could just primarily be in the spirit realm as demonic principalities, demonic strongholds. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be 26 years old. You could be born 1926 or 1962. You could be 62 years old. You could be born February the 6th or June the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So I could also be talking to someone that is dealing with crown chakra attacks at this time. My crown chakra is active at this time. So that could also be a call for someone to do some crown chakra unblocking activities. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Tenderness is also coming through, and another number 9 coming through, cycle ending and cycle closure. That is also now revealing your tenderness. And you are now in your true love and compassion, especially for yourself. I'm talking to someone that is now in self-love. So you could resonate with the unicorn spirit. I could be talking to someone that is getting a unicorn activation through this message, or someone that is working with the unicorn ancestors. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could also resonate with the giraffe spirit. This could also be a giraffe energy or giraffe DNA activation for someone through this message. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could also have recently seen any of these animals, or at any time on your journey. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So you could be seeing repeating 9s. If that's you, this means that you definitely are closing out those cycles once and for all. And that's why they're concerned. That's why they're in despair, because divine justice is knocking on their door. Karma is knocking on their door. I'm also talking to someone that has now manifested your divine feminine energy, which is very magnetic and receptive power. You're in your power now. I'm also talking to someone that has also activated their Reiki energy or their light energy. You can see in this picture, she's got light shooting out of her palms. So I'm talking to someone that is also now manifesting very high frequencies of light. Your name could mean light. If that's you, this message is definitely for you. You could be a life path number 7. You could be born the 7th of a month. You could be born in July. You could be born July the 7th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I'm also getting Goddess Isis vibes again. So if you're working with Goddess Isis, this message is from Goddess Isis herself. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could resonate with ancient Egypt. You could be Egyptian in this lifetime or past lives. You could resonate with the Ankh. This could also be an Ankh activation for someone. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So summoning power is coming through. I'm talking to someone that is actually able to summon very like a very potent power, divine power, in your silence, in your observation, in your hermit mode. I'm talking to someone that has very powerful instincts, very powerful intellect, and very powerful self-control spirit. Already mentioned that you're sitting on your throne as that King of Cups. You are in your self-control and self-mastery. You could resonate with the wolf spirit. This could also be a wolf spirit activation for someone. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. This could also be a Kundalini awakening activation for someone. I could be talking to someone that is going through a Kundalini awakening with that divine feminine energy. I'm also getting Most High Mother God energy. You could also resonate with the Kundalini Shakti. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But you are summoning greater power now on your journey. You're no longer on your own. I'm talking to someone that is very well connected to the higher realms, the ancestral realm, and you're always divinely guided. Your footsteps are always divinely guided. You never stumble or fall. Congratulations. So that's also a repeating 4. I think that's the 4th 4 in the message today. So you could be seeing repeating 4s. You could have recently seen 44, 44. If that's you, this message is for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So portal is coming through, and I'm definitely talking to someone that is opened a portal, and you now have access to the infinite mind, or the infiniteness of your mind. I'm talking to someone whose consciousness is awakening. Spirit already mentioned a Kundalini awakening. So you have gone through a very profound spiritual awakening, a spiritual event that has taken you to the farthest reaches of your mind, the farthest reaches of your heart. I could also be talking to someone that has also gone through a heart chakra upgrade or a lion heart activation recently. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. But the spirit is also saying to someone, you are in a portal. You are in a portal where your consciousness is being awakened at this time. Or spirit is also saying the whole time that you were in this trap, if you're someone that has already overcome the entrapment that is referenced in today's message, spirit is saying that that was a time of awakening your consciousness and also activating your infinite mind. So for you, it wasn't a waste of time. It was actually a spiritual portal, a divinely protected energy bubble that allowed you to observe and detect dark energies on your path and release them. So I could be talking to someone that has watched a video in the recent video in the channel library titled diagnose and release it. Or that might be a call for someone to watch it. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But I'm also talking to someone as a high priestess. You're now also someone that has the ability to access the spirit realm or the ancestral realm through portals. So this is an ability that is also being activated for someone through this message. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be a life path number 1. You could be born the 1st of a month. You could also be born January the 1st. You could be born in January. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So building your world is coming through creation, expansion, networking. So a repeat of the number 33 in today's message. So if you're a life path number 33, you are an ascended master, and this message definitely is for you. Someone or a community thought they had you trapped, they thought they had you tanked, they didn't know that you're a mermaid or you're a siren, that you possess that this supernatural energy, supernatural power, especially when it comes to your intellect, when it comes to your instincts, when it comes to your intuition. You are very powerful. I'm talking to someone that is very powerful at cracking cases or cracking codes. I could be talking to an ethical hacker. I could also be talking to a fraud analyst. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. But you are now building your own world with that information, with that knowledge, with that wisdom. It is actually opening up more creative avenues for you. It is also the cause for your soul's expansion. Congratulations, chosen one. So you could recently have seen 3333. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Wings of light is also coming through to confirm that you are becoming something new. The old is gone for you. I'm talking to someone that has released old patterns, old toxic paradigms, old limiting beliefs that entrapped you, that sabotaged you, that kept you fenced in, and you are becoming something new as you are in your soul's freedom now, as you are on that throne, as that King of Cups. You're happy in the heart. I'm also talking to someone that is now manifesting happiness because you have also found your wings. I'm talking to someone that also has an angelic frequency. I'm talking to an incarnated angel. That's who you are. You could be 42 years old, you could be born 1942 or 1924, you could be 24 years old, you could be born April the 2nd or February the 4th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. And deep emotions is coming through to confirm that as the high priestess that's mentioned in today's message, you have gone deep in your emotions, you have gone deep in your feelings, you have gone deep in your past life. I could be talking to someone that has gone through past life regressions. And this is how you have uncovered, the cause for those deep unknown or uncertainties, unknown feelings that you have had all along. I'm talking to someone that has also since discovered that these unknown feelings were not your feelings. I could be talking to an awakened Heyoka empath. You're now seeing patterns where you have been taken advantage of by the darkness, and the darkness has projected energies that don't belong to you. The darkness has created situations that don't resonate with you. Because as an empath, empaths are targets by COVID, narcissists, soulless beings, psychic vampires, NPCs, demonic principalities, demonic strongholds, because they can pick up the scent of an empath, but they didn't know that you were a healed empath. So for someone, the metaphor of today's message, the metaphor of the title of today's message, it means that by spirit saying they thought they had you, they thought they had your inner siren or your inner mermaid tanked. They didn't know that you were watching them the whole time. Spirit means that you have become that awakened empath. That's what this metaphor means for you. You're that awakened empath. So they didn't know that they were dealing with an awakened empath, someone who sees, the patterns, the whole playbook play out, the whole COVID narcissistic playbook play out. You can see the illusions that are meant to cover or to distort that picture for you. Congratulations, you could be 15 years old, you could be born 1950, 51 or be 51 years old. Sorry, I meant I would be 51 years old, not 15 years old. You could be 51 years old, be born 1951. You could be born May the 1st, be born January the 5th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So power over difficulty is the last oracle message or activation that is coming through, and there's definitely a serpent energy here. There's also deer energy. You could resonate with these animals. You could recently have seen them. You could have them as totem animals or power animals. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. There's also swan energy, and there's also twin serpent energy. So I could be talking to twin flame, but definitely kundalini energy is coming through, elk energy coming through as well. I'm definitely talking to a shaman. So I'm talking to someone that now has so much power over difficulty, and you're reclaiming your power. You have broken all those entrapments, the traps, the illusions. I could be updating someone that has watched a video in the channel library titled Break the Illusion, or this could be an update for someone that has already watched it. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be 32 years old, you could be born 1932, or be 23 years old, or be born 1923. You could be born March the 2nd or February the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So I'm going to close this part of the message. I hope it has brought someone some healing, some clarity, some illumination. If you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session coaching or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, if the message resonated with you today, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to help others find the message as well. And also, don't forget to add green hearts to the comments to animate Most High Mother and Father God or Source or the universe to boost your heart chakra with the 528 Hertz frequency. If you need to unblock your heart chakra or activate or upgrade your heart chakra, so take what resonates with your soul. And I am now wrapping it up with angel answers. For anyone that has a question for your angel or angels and you would like them to reply through this oracle, now is the time. Please think of your question as I shuffle the cards. Angels, what is the angel answer for my soul tribe? What is the angel answer for my soul tribe? So the angel answer is opportunity. So if your question resonates with this answer, then this is your angel answer. But for the tribe as a whole, Spirit is saying that they thought they had you. They thought they had your inner mermaid or your inner siren tanked, but they didn't know that you were watching them. And for you, it has created opportunities, especially of wealth, because there's money energy in this angel answer. I'm also talking to someone that is about to manifest a lot of wealth. So take it if it resonates with you. So that's all I have for you today, Soul Tribe. I would like to take this opportunity to close this message and wish everyone a beautiful day, living your best life. Until next time, one earth, one love, peace.